Under the warm, golden rays of the afternoon sun, in a tranquil corner of the countryside, lay a charming little barn. The air was filled with the smell of hay and the soft chirping of distant birds. Within this rustic haven lived a big mother cat named Luna and her tiny curious kitten Whisker. Luna was a majestic creature with eyes as deep as the night sky. Her fur was a tapestry of various shades of gray, and her tail held a silent grace, swaying gently as she moved. Her son Whisker was but a fraction of her size, with fur as white as the first snow of winter and eyes that mirrored the vibrant blue of the summer sky. Whisker was playful and adventurous, often challenging the boundary of safety that Luna had set for him. "Stay close, Whisker," Luna would warn, her voice gentle yet firm each time they went outdoors. But the world outside was a land of wonder, and Whisker's heart danced with curiosity. One fine morning, as beams of sunlight filtered through the cracks in the barn, Whisker's energy was boundless. He started on his usual explorations, chasing a butterfly fluttering through the tall grass. Luna relaxed within earshot, always keeping one eye on her little one. But Whisker's chase grew bolder. The butterfly led him beyond the comfortable limits of their little world. Too focused on his pursuit, Whisker found himself in the middle of a clearing, surrounded by towering trees with dense canopies. When he finally stopped, the realization of distance hit, and fear crept into his playful demeanor. Back at the barn, Luna noticed her son's absence. Panic settled into her heart as she surveyed the grassy expanse, without catching sight of Whisker's bright fur. Driven by instinct and love that only a mother could feel, she set out on a determined search. Her paws carried her through the familiar trails, while her mind fixated on the hope that her child was safe. Meanwhile, Whisker had attempted to navigate back home. Every step he took felt uncertain. Every rustle of leaves stirred an alertness in him. Echoes of the winds above made him realize the vastness of the world. Just as doubts began to crush his spirit, he heard a distant, familiar call. It was Luna, her voice reaching out with a mixture of urgency and comfort. Relief rushed through Whisker, his little heart yearning for the motherly embrace he had momentarily taken for granted. Luna found him seated on a rock, his tiny body dwarfed by the surrounding forest. The sight of him safe filled her with overwhelming joy. Whisker scampered down and rushed into her open paws, enveloping himself in her soft fur, where he felt the world disappear behind them. "I was lost, Mama," he whimpered, his tiny voice trembling. Luna nuzzled him gently. "You are found now, little one. Always remember that no matter where you are, as long as my heart beats, I will always find you." Together, they returned to the comfort of their humble barn, Luna always keeping her gaze steady on Whisker. Whisker holding tightly to the knowledge of his mother's promise. From that day onward, Whisker stayed closer, not just physically but also with a deep understanding of the bond they shared. He knew that adventures were grand and the world vast, but nothing was as profound as the security of his mother's watchful eyes, constantly filled with love.